Even brushed the tree. Look at them.
Yep.
Now that's more donking him right on the skull.
I don't know. Kevin Van Dam, who's that? Never heard of her. I still got to rig up that channel cat pole. So
what do you need now?
Like a sunfish? Well, that was quick. That might be the right one. Yep. That's a quality sneeb. River rats, this is an exciting moment. I could barely sleep last night. There really isn't a fishing season per se, but for my favorite kind of fishing, there kind of is. But I've been out, got my bait tank set up, bait caught, cut off, t-shirt on, probably gonna fry, and hopefully catch a big fish. So let's go. Well, that's a fun little ride downriver. I'm here in plenty of time. The goal is to be able to camp and fish all night pretty much in the boat, but we got a chance of thunderstorms, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm here early enough to hit a few daytime spots, and I marked a few on the way over. So let's talk and more fishing. I honestly have no idea what to expect. It's still pretty early. Water temp 65 though. These small little dinky rivers, they fluctuate a lot. You get a cold front, it'd be 45. It's kind of crazy when you think of it like that, I guess. Well, I'm officially rigged up, which is exciting. This first flathead trip, Iowa flathead trip anyway, of the year. And it kind of feels good to be home. All the conditions say they're going to be biting, but you have to keep in mind they're flatheads, so they're tough. Even under the best situations, they're tough. Should have got some creek chubs, but it's busy editing video, so I got some green sunfish. Those work pretty good. Generally during the day, if it's going to happen, it happens fast. Although early in the year, they do have a tendency to move around a fair amount. Not a big bait. I do have a few big baits, but we ain't starting out with big baits. Just assuming I'm not getting that back. There's a lot of brush under the water. And I hook them through the nose during the day because they're going to get drug around and such at night. I generally hook them in the tail, but if these guys make it to nightfall, I want them to be nice and healthy, so I'll probably just leave them hooked as is. Like I said, if it's going to happen, it shouldn't take long. Big cast. Watch that be the one. Not saying it's going to happen, but there's been a few years where my biggest flathead of the whole year was my very first one. Although my third out-of-state flathead is going to be tough to beat. That's okay. Bait is excited though. No bites, and that's okay. I mean, probably should have got here even a little bit earlier. There was one other spot I definitely wanted to try during the day, but I'm going to motor up and fish a drop-off ledge mabob thing. If I would have got here earlier, I also would have got a little more sun and wouldn't look so pasty white. Oh, he's hanging over a branch. That's not good. Now he's stuck firmly in the branch. Get all positioned. I thought I knew where everything was at. Oh, did I get it back? Hell yeah. We'll try that. If you're wondering the snacks for the evening, we have a little omega-3 trail mix. Satiating. I think that means it's filling. I could have just said filling, but satiating's more fun. Maybe it means satisfying. I don't know. I could Google it, but it's kind of fun to wonder sometimes. That was lightning. I'm gonna check the radar. Just check the radar, we should be good, and then I'll keep an eye on it. Also getting nibbed There's a pile of channel rats in this little stretch, so that's why I threw big baits out. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I think we have a flathead, or at least had a flathead. He may have dropped it. Well, that's not very flatheady. Man, he's ran all over the place though. I don't know. It's probably just a nicer channel cat. Plenty of poo on the line though. Oh, that bait's demoed. Well, just because it's possible to catch a flathead doesn't mean you're going to catch a flathead. But it is a new day, fingers crossed. And I'm on a different stretch of river. Same objective, kind of. I got to find some white bass and wipers too for a guide trip tomorrow. But while we're out here, I got us some fresh baits. We'll see what happens. Because it's early in the year, I think I'm going to fish a couple with cut bait and then one with a live bait. Probably a smaller green sunfish. Throw one whole one pretty much, and then cut one into 2 parts and put it on a double hook rig. Sounds great on paper. See if it actually produces any fish. Because that's the real trick. Can you actually catch anything? The answer yesterday was no. Hey, but sometimes you go big. That's what happens. Big cast. Probably not getting that back. Oh, no. There, it's on a log. Well, good. So the odds we get a rig with 2 hooks back out of that brush. It's likely as you're probably assuming it is. Give it 15 minutes once we get them all out. All right, 10 minutes. Time's up. One little nib is all we got. It's okay. It's Iowa flathead fishing for the most part. Fish 20 spots and nothing, and then you bang one out. If you're fishing 20 good spots. Well, since this is a scouting trip, we got to make a few casts for the white bass. Hopefully there's a few here. Maybe make this short and get back to the super-sized ones. That might have been one. Hook sets are free and such. There's stuff here. A little tap bumped into a fish. Just a little bit of water clarity. It ain't good, but it ain't terrible either. Seen a lot worse than this. Tried about 4 different spots. We found 1 little white bass, which is better than 0 little white bass. So hopefully we'll be able to get a few tomorrow. Feel better if I could get 1 more. It's just a real light tap. Or maybe it felt that way because there was slack in my line. They're right at my feet. Which I guess means different things when you're casting out of a boat. All right, 1 more spot, then we're flatheading. All right, we're here. Got the scouting taken care of. Feel pretty decent about tomorrow considering the water conditions. And we're set up at a little creek mouth. We'll fish this for a few hours, then I gotta get rolling. I gotta get up early, going turkey hunting with my old man. So looking forward to that. And I'll be out probably all night tomorrow night. This is fun too. Well, because I'm fishing. And then I've also never fished this spot. It looks like there might be a few fish hanging out. Up in the creek, further up. This one's gonna go way up in the creek. I'm probably gonna have to drag him through a tree, but I've accepted that. All right, all the traps are set. Now we wait. with any luck, it won't take long. But I didn't have any luck, so sometimes I wonder if there's such thing as luck or just time on the water. This is update number, I'm not sure. I get over 2 and things get shaky, but I was able to count to 3 because that's about how many hours of sleep I got last night. But we finally have some clear weather, I think, and the hope is to sleep out in the boat tonight. I'm really hoping things turn around. Well, the good news is I marked tons of fish in here. Doesn't mean they're flatheads, but it does mean there's life. And usually life means fish, and the more fish means bigger fish and good stuff. And the fact that I can't catch any less flatheads than what I've already caught, well, that makes me optimistic as well. Like I said, I'm out here way earlier than I should be chasing them, but I don't know. I like to abuse myself, apparently. All right, rods are out. Somebody's smart water's floating down river. Cool. I'm gonna sit down and relax. Sounds pretty nice. I think he's on there. Yep. He took off like a bat out of you know what. I don't think it's our flathead, but actually I don't know what it is. It's running at me like a channel cat. Why does my drag feel so loose? I think he's in that other line too. Yep, he sure is. Oh. You scared the crap out of me, dude. Man, you destroyed that sunfish, dude. Okay. Not a flathead, but a pretty nice fish. Welcome, change of pace. And he's not so tiny that I wonder if there's flatheads here, so that's good. You run across a bunch of dinks and there's probably not any flatheads. I mean, there's always exceptions, but I like to play the odds. All right, see ya. Well, that went well. Not. In fact, the water dropped a foot, didn't help. First flight of the year is definitely the toughest one. Still not giving up. But me and Ryan will try and get after him before too long. Riverettes, we have a guest appearance today.
First flathead trip.
I'm talking about Woody.
Well,
Woody!
Yeah, the pretty one. You gotta
Hey,
get the
bud.
talent.
We're all out here, the flathead fishing. Feels like it should be right, but it's been cold. Then it went from March to July in
About 6 hours.
about 6 hours. And it feels like they should be biting, but they're not. So fingers crossed, today's the day they turn on. And we're in 7 foot, so we're not going to be able to power pull down.
No.
No. So we drove by here. There's this rock point and another rock point. We're going to fish them both. But there's a flathead sitting right there.
He smiled at the camera.
Yep, smiled at the fish finder camera. And it's probably not a flathead, but I like to think so.
It looks very flat-headed.
It did. That might be the bluest creek chub I've ever seen.
Well,
See, he died.
I might have overdone my
Your better bait?
my better bait.
Flathead's gonna look at that thing and be like, what is that? If
Put him on his head.
Okay. Right there. That's where he was sitting. Put about 2 feet in front of his nose.
Perfect.
Next stop, Bassmaster Classic.
If we're looking for bait.
What do you think the reaction would be if you showed up at the Bassmaster Classic and started asking around, like, what do you do with all them bass when the tournament's over?
How many 2-pounders you got?
That would be pretty awesome. You want to grab me a shad? They're in the green cooler. This is probably what he's going to eat.
Up here or
Just cut them in half, and then I'll put a head chunk on the bottom and a belly chunk on the top.
even brushed the tree. Look at them.
Yep.
Now that's more donking him right on the floor.
I don't know. Kevin Van Dam, who's that? Never heard of her. I still got to rig up that channel cat pole. So
what do you need now?
Like a sunfish? Well, that was quick. That might be the right one. Yep. Wow. Sea fish, catch fish.
Donking.
I did.
Net fish or no?
Yeah.
Okay. I like to hear that.
Yeah. That's nuts. I was just kind of joking that it was a flathead. But I'm pretty sure it's a flathead. And he might be bigger than I thought he was originally. You could extend that further, by the way. He is all tangled up in that other one. Oh, wow. Look at that pole folded.
I know. I saw him make that run.
Yep, that's a flathead.
Sorry about the F-bomb. That's not a bad 5-minute fish.
No.
Double pole sticking?
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
He's high for at least.
He's nice. Just instant.
Well, he's right where he should have been.
Yeah. Right. Get him in there.
He's ours.
Well, that was easy.
Well, what are we gonna do the rest of the night?
I don't know. Yeah, just leave him in the water and play around with that. All right, he just pooped everywhere. As long as he doesn't poop on my dog, I think we'll be okay. But I put like 20 some hours trying to get my first early season flathead of the year, and I ain't complaining. I'm just putting perspective on it. So glad I had my good luck charm, Woody. And hopefully this is the beginning of a good trip. All right, buddy. He's like real light brown. Bye. Glad I went and caught them shad.
Awesome.
Now our boat smells like flathead poop.
I had no clue.
Oh, you've never been pooped on?
Not
to that
like
level?
in a contained area.
That's a good
Like
point.
if I'm holding it and it poops on me, I just wash it off.
Right. There ain't nobody else home here. We might as well move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's slide down to the next one.
Yep, and we'll have a little more current. Let's try to get the boat right under that tree.
Okay.
Yeah. I just folded, and I didn't even have the camera on like a goon.
I don't feel much weight when it's running that.
Oh, that's the right flavor.
Slack water, buddy.
He folded it, man.
Yeah.
That's a doozy too.
Shad slack water.
I'm really glad I caught that shad.
Me too. That wasn't
It's
10 foot off that rock.
Yeah.
Like I said, it wasn't deep.
Mm-mm.
Maybe 5-6 foot.
There I was on my phone like a real goon.
Well, you didn't have to look. You could hear it.
Really?
Yeah. He instantly just boated up. All right.
Oh, look at that. I knew he cut me up. I didn't think it was that bad. Scale is in that hatch. And I'm leaving him in the water because there's no reason not to leave him in the water.
That is correct.
20 something.
22 to 24, I'd say.
Just hanging on the handle.
A good one.
Yep. Tell us good things, Ryan. Oh.
They're angry today.
Those are my favorite flatheads.
Slack water, cut shad. They just take it and go.
Perfect.
Makes your circle hooks look marvelous.
Let me get a picture with you.
Now, that's why.
What?
The heads up pinning right here.
That fell out of my pocket as I was fighting the other one.
You're losing your sense.
There wasn't much to be good with. That was a good trip. I got a flathead, you got a flathead.
And it's 6 o'clock.
We're gonna fish all night.
Oh, I even teed him up and he didn't get me.
He was a nice guy.
Good times.
Agreed.
Good times.
But there probably ain't another one here, so
Probably not.
let's just reel them up
Go
and
down to
move.
that next one. That next slack water. Right around the point.
I think it'd be dumb not to.
Okay. Nope. Keep going again, Spencer. You might want to get that one.
That's what you get for messing around. That was our dinner.
That was.
Trying to get some fresh channel cat to go with our well, it is our mushrooms now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm failing.
He's
Give her 10 minutes. Maybe less.
Let's have a seat, watch magic happen.
I hope so. There's fish here. I didn't mark any that I'm like, that's a giant. Sometimes they're tucked away. Probably not far enough back, but it was actually the deepest was up here, so whatever.
I was gonna say you might be too far out. Up. Dinner bell's ringing.
Take it down. So at least one of the fish I marked was a channel cat. Well, we are on the river. Hear them geese, Woody? You don't care, because there's a beef stick involved. Ready? Lay down. Very nice. Roll over. Do you have room to roll over? There's no room to roll over. I can't roll over any further. Sit up. You can do that. Bang, bang, bang. Nice. Stay.
You're a bad shot. Take you 3 times.
Well, he's like John Wayne, man. Like, you shoot him 3 times. He's, nope, stay, down, down, stay, stay. Okay. Good boy. Good job. 30-second warning, fish. And we're moving. All right, this is home for the evening. It's a little bit louder. That's all right. Woody, do you approve? I'll take that as a yes.
We didn't say no.
Correct. And I can't wait to handle the shad and then fry up morels and brats. We'll accent it nicely.
Yes.
There's your beaver. Oh, big tail slap.
F you.
Yeah. Should we fry up the morels or the brats first?
I'd say the brats.
Okay. You know what? I vote we cook the morels first.
Okay.
Appetizer.
Hors d'oeuvre.
Yep.
Because we're French and whatnot.
And whatnot. I'll clean some of this butter off. I think they'll be okay. We're gonna put just a little bit of oil in there, just so they crisp a little better. Yeah. And if we get a bite, that's on you.
Okay.
Those are gonna be amazing. Is it weird if I put the dining utensils right next to the cutting board with shad on it?
Go grab your own ones.
Okay. I make no promises, but I'll do my best. First round's done, bud. I ain't waiting on you, because I ain't eating one of these. This is the first morel I've eaten in 2 years.
Really?
Yeah. Make the guy want to go pick a few more. I am a fan of the oil butter combo. Just a little bit of crunch. Yeah.
A little butter flavor in it.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought them. Kind of wondering if we should eat this and boogie down where we were and fish in that spot where I was like, I really like that one. One more round after this, and we're down there. He splashed.
He did. I told you he was going to take too big of a bite one of these times.
And end up in some grease.
Yes,
oh, that's our boy.
Yes, he will. Too big of a bite, Mr. Dinner Fish.
He tail danced when he ate it too. That was the best part. I'm like, you moved, and I'm thinking, I wonder if he's on there, and then I heard splash, splash, splash. So channel cats, brats. Life's pretty good right now.
Not cheap. Looks edible.
Looks edible to me. So you want to fry them up?
Yeah.
All right. Clean them up.
I don't know what he is.
I just missed one. Ryan didn't.
I don't know what he is.
At least one of us. It doesn't suck.
It
was
weird.
It's weird?
It was very weird bite. And there's a little weight, but not.
That looks silvery.
What?
That's a turtle.
That's, never mind. How did I not notice that?
Well, you're getting back in the swing of the turtle things. Is he hooked in the mouth so I can at least get him with the pliers?
He is not. Hooked in the paw.
Great. So I missed what was definitely a flathead. Ryan nailed the turtle though.
Gary, you call that the
You call it whatever you want.
I think it would be an accurate description.
He's gone. It's fine. I'm going to go back to doing what I was doing. Okay. Trying to catch big fish. Good morning. I botched one last night, but at least we ate like kings. Didn't sleep worth a crap.
No, a lot of channel cat bites.
And I was just a little chilly. And Woody kept walking on top of me. And that kept waking me up too. We're gonna go scan around a little bit and try one more spot, and that'll probably be it.
You're getting a dinker cat, buddy.
Oh, get him. Oh no. I don't think that was a dinker.
Sure.
I mean, it
Doesn't matter now.
it pulled down slow.
A few more cranks before I picked up the rod. Got excited. I got excited.
He might be a little flathead. Oh, he just went. He's in the log. Come on out.
You're bringing the log with it.
He is a little flathead. Got him out. Yeah. I think so. Little one. I can't. Well, it might be the lighting. Oh, just a real nice channel. Yeah. You can net him if you got it. Net him if you got him. This morning lighting made me think it was a flathead. And I just want it.
Not a bad channel. Channel?
Yeah.
Not bad for being here, what, 4 minutes?
That's how it happens, man. I think this is going to do it for me, Ryan. Good way to end the day. And I lost my phone, so I have to go get a new one, or at least try to.
He's off.
And I need more caffeine. But hope you enjoyed the video, because I had a good time. It's kind kind of my idea of a good time.
Other than the company, it was a good trip.
Yeah, other than the guys behind us. I mean, personal space. Never mind that we parked right next to their diddy pole. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. But either way, thanks for taking time to watch. Hope you catch a giant.